Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is day 6, and this day for day 6 and day 7 are going to be semi pre-recorded because as you're watching this, I'm having a tooth removed and I'm not quite sure what my mouth is going to feel like after said tooth is removed. I have 3 of my wisdom teeth left. I'm not having a wisdom tooth taken out, so I do get to keep what little bit of wisdom I have. But the tooth next to my wisdom tooth on this side in the bottom has a cavity in it, but they cannot reach the cavity because the wisdom tooth is literally sitting on its side in the jaw. My other wisdom tooth literally looks like a candy cane where the root is totally curled. So the dentist said at my age, which made me feel very old, I just turned 60. But anyway, they said at my age, my bone density levels would be less. Thank you. And yeah, and that it would be too risky. Plus this particular tooth that they would be looking at removing, if they took the wisdom tooth out, is right next to a major nerve. And so they don't want to fool with it. So they're not touching the wisdom teeth. They're leaving those in because, like I said, they're down in the bones, and it's just too much risk of fracturing my jaw or hitting this nerve. So what they are doing instead is taking out the tooth that has the cavity, and that will eliminate the problem. But I'm not sure what my mouth is going to feel like after this, and I'm going to be sedated, which could make for a very interesting little video. So we're going to skip that option. So you will see me tomorrow on the way to the dentist office, but probably not afterwards. So yeah, let's go on to what day 6 is. Here is day 6, and this is the lighthouse on the back. It's a real tall, skinny one. I'm thinking it's one like a newer one, just looking at it. So let's take a peek at it, and it's really pretty. It's kind of a rosy color. It's looking orange in the camera, but it's not. Don't know why it's showing up as orange. Is it orange? Maybe it is orange. It is orange. I'm wearing red. It is orange. It's just the lighting in here. There's a light over top here, so it kind of throws things, kind of washes things out back here, so it's kind of throwing my colors a little bit. But yeah, it is a tonal orange. Very fall-ish. This is kind of a pumpkin orange. Really pretty. So that is today's yarn, so I'm sticking it back in here so I keep them in the right order. And yeah. So now, at the end of this video, I'm going to take you with Dave and I to the place where we volunteer. It's called International Partnership Ministries, and I'll show you around there. And we're in the middle of doing a lot of the Christmas mailings right now, which are some large mailings. So we actually mail out newsletters for missionaries in other countries that are part of the IPM group. So yeah, with that, I'm going to show you around and show you what we're up to today. So I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully not with a swollen jaw. So thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. We are at IPM, and isn't it pretty? It's decorated for Christmas. We're having our dinner here later this week. So there is the plaque when you come in. This is a neat room. This is actually where they do filming and editing for missionaries when they come in and do their videos that they take around to churches. So it's the editing room and filming room. They got a pretty wreath here. Usually they have a Christmas tree, but I don't see it set up because it does take up some space. And you can see they've already got some food lined up because they have meetings here this week. And then here's our work area where we sit and process the newsletters. Dave prints them back in his office, and then we work here to do all the tabbing, which involves sticking like little sticky tabs to close the newsletters up because they're like a trifold. So then we do that and get them mailed out. Here's the most important place, the restroom, especially when you drank a hot cup of tea this morning. So here I am. Ah, there's the crazy lady. So IPM actually is a mission organization that works with pastors in the countries that they live in, because lots of times it's easier to get the gospel into countries where the missionary is actually a pastor or a national who actually lives there. So yeah, we work with national pastors. We also work with deaf ministries, and they support a little over, I think it's 42 missionaries are under IPM. And you know this guy. This is Dave's office where he's working on printing out several missionaries' letters today. We have quite a few, so we're actually here before anybody else this morning to try to get some done so we can make noise before they start trying to have a meeting. So we are tabbing. That box in the back is done. This is the one we're working on. I don't want to show anybody's addresses, but we basically tab them shut using these little peel-off things, and then you stick them at cover, and then you stick them at the ends of the envelope. So we are working on there. There's ones Dave's working on. We have 387 in this mailing, and then we have another mailing that's coming through that's going to be over 1,200 that we'll be doing later in the week. So yep, and I got my lunch. It's leftover chili. I made a batch of it, and I think I've eaten for 4 days off of it, and I've got one more helping of it left. So yeah, that's my lunch and some diet iced tea.